Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you are a new subscriber, this is me officially welcoming you to my YouTube channel. Okay, I'm really grateful that you subscribe to my channel, and I'm so happy to have you here. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. So, my name is Doris Tarlumun. I'm Nigerian, but I currently live in Saudi Arabia with my family. And on this channel, I talk about my life in Saudi Arabia. I share my experiences. And I know that most of you subscribe to my channel because of my last upload, which is my documentary film. But I'm assuring you that we're going to have more of those documentaries on this channel. Okay, it is what I love to do. And if you're someone who loves documentaries, and if you're someone who loves anything that has to do with culture, then you will not regret subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. This video is going to be like a Q&A video, question and answer video for those of you that are new to the channel and want to get to know more about me, more about my sojourn here in Saudi Arabia. So I posted on my community tab requesting for questions from you guys so that we could talk about, ask me questions and I'll answer. And I got some questions on my community tab, and some persons sent me questions via DM on Instagram, Facebook, and of course, those that know me personally that have my contact, they sent me questions on WhatsApp. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it, okay? So the first question I got was, hello Doris, I'm a subscriber of your channel and I am amazed by your rapid growth. Would you mind to share the secret with me? By the way, I am a small YouTuber who's just beginning and I would love to learn from you. Okay, first of all, I'd like to say that I I personally cannot explain how my channel went from zero to 100. So I don't know how my channel went from zero to 100 real quick. Okay, and I would say the documentary played a very key role. But before the documentary, I noticed that I was getting quite a good number of views for a small YouTuber who started just 2 months ago. And some factors come to play. Before I started my channel, I took time to learn about the SEO, that search engine operation, the algorithm of YouTube and all. I got to know that for me to position my videos in such a way that people can find them in search, I needed to learn how to optimize my video. So optimization helped me a lot in, getting the views that I was getting. So that includes my title, that includes my thumbnail, that includes my description, and that includes my tags and all that. So I put all of that into cognizance when I'm uploading a video. I do search. One great tool that has been of help to me is TubeBuddy. The TubeBuddy app helps you to do all of the keyword search and all that. If you're thinking of a topic, for instance, you can go to TubeBuddy, input the topic, and it tells you the competition. If the topic you intend to work on has a high search volume, it tells you. And if it tells you that being a small YouTuber, if it's going to do well, like you're competing with other big YouTubers, if that topic is going to fly, it tells you. If it's not going to fly, then it tells you. So TubeBuddy has been of help to me. This is not a sponsored post whatsoever. And yeah, so I optimize my videos. I take seriously my description, my title, my thumbnail, and everything that has to do with the video. So that has helped me. For instance, go onto YouTube now and type life in Saudi Arabia. As you scroll through, you will definitely find my video amongst the videos that will flow on your feeds. That's because of optimization, of me optimizing my videos for search. So that is one key area that I would say has helped my channel growth. Another thing I would say has been of help to my channel growth is the fact that I I take my YouTube as seriously. It's business to me. Most people will say if you're starting off YouTube and you're looking at the business aspect of it, you're going to fail. But no, that is not me. In as much as I love to make videos, this is business to me. While I'm having fun, I'm thinking of the business aspect of it. So when it comes to your business, you take it very seriously. But when you're doing something for fun, you don't really put in efforts and all that. You're using money to buy data bundles and upload videos on YouTube. So I see no reason why you should not take it seriously as business. So for me, it's fun and it's business. Another key thing I would say really played a role in my rapid growth is the fact that I don't know about you, but I'm a Christian and I take the things of God seriously. I hold God by his words. Before I started, I sent messages to my mother in the village. I told her I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and she doesn't know what YouTube is, but all she knows how to do is pray. So she prayed for me and she told me that it was going to go well. My mother-in-law, I sent words to her and she did a fast for 20 days. And my foster mom, I sent words to her as well. And these three women are my foundation. Okay. So I sent words to three of them and they all prayed for me. So being a believer, I know for sure that God answered, and that explains why. Okay. And so whatever it is you're doing, never take anything to chance, no matter how small or insignificant you think it is. Always include God in it, and he is going to answer you. If he sees your sincerity and sees all of your efforts, he's going to, do it for you. And that is not to say that I am the most righteous and he loves me much more than he loves you. That's why I've been able to monetize in 2 months. No, he answers prayers differently and in different ways. Sometimes he tells you to wait. If someone started today, started before you, started 1 year ago, and you've not, been monetized, and someone started just yesterday and got monetized, you don't have to feel bad about it. What God is preparing for you, eyes have not seen. You just have to believe, and you have to keep putting in the work, keep doing what you know how to do. There are also some persons who have reached out to me that they intend to start a YouTube channel, mostly my sisters from Benue State, about more than 10 persons. And each time they come with, okay, I've not put this in place, I've not put this in place, I've not put that in place. But my dear, if you have plans of starting a channel and you've been procrastinating, saying that you don't have this, you don't have that, I don't have all the lights that I need. I don't have a good background, a good set. I just record with my iPhone 11, but I started. One thing I've come to understand is that people do not care about all of your aesthetics, okay? Your fine face, your popping makeup, your background, your light, except yours is a beauty channel. Yeah, you have to put all of that into cognizance. But if you're not into beauty and all that, I see no reason why you want to have a perfect set, everything lights on point, like all the cinematic stuff before you start. Okay, you're wasting time. Well, people are waiting to support you on this YouTube. People are waiting to, watch your content, subscribe to your channel, support you, and be good to you. All right. So just start where you are with what you have. Look at me here in Saudi Arabia. There's nothing much going on. I don't have a job that I go to every day. I just go out to buy stuff, come back and stay with my family and all that. I have every reason to procrastinate about starting this channel because I do not have it all together. I don't have everything in place. I don't have fancy places to visit here where I live because it's a village. I don't have many activities to do in a day. I would have given all of that excuses, but it was high time I did something and I had to do something. And look at the people I have on 1,400 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1,400 watching me, subscribing, and supporting me. Imagine I had given the excuse, will I be here today? No. So you don't have to have it all together. Just get yourself a ring light, use your phone, okay? Your set could be, not so pleasant like me, but a famous YouTuber once said that to become better, you have to start first. When you start, you can work towards becoming better. It doesn't matter if, the starting is rough, all right? People who genuinely love and people who genuinely want to support you will support you, not minding the fact that you do not have it all together, all right? So just start, just do something. That is all that I can say to you, okay? Okay. So the next question says, what apps have been helpful in your YouTube content creation and what camera do you use to record? Okay, for my apps, I use CapCut to edit my videos, and I use TubeBuddy to help me with, keyword search and all that. And then I also have the engine room of YouTube content creators, which is a YouTube studio. I have that as well. And then Canva. Oh my God, this is like the best of the best. Canva, I use to design my thumbnail and all that. Okay, so I use Canva. I use CapCut. I have my TubeBuddy. I have YouTube Studio. So these are the apps that I use for my YouTube content creation. I hope this helps. Okay. Another person says, in your documentary, you mentioned that you were born and raised in the village. I'm curious to know your story. Sorry if I'm intruding. Of course not. You're not intruding, okay? It is true. I was born and raised in Kusuv, which is my village, and the women you saw in that documentary are my mothers in the village. My grandma is there, her friends, my uncle's wives, and all that. So that's where I was born. My mom is also there, and God so kind. I lost my dad at a very young age, and my dad's elder brother, who's my foster dad now, took me, brought me to town, to Makudi, the Benue State capital, where he sent me to school. And yeah, so growing up was when I came to town initially, I could not speak English. I only knew how to speak my native dialect, which is Steve, and my mates at school then would bully me so much. I know one of them is watching. Um, He's an ardent subscriber of this channel. Money and Crabble, I know you're watching. Those are the ones who used to mess me up back in school. They would bully me and beat me and all that. And then I won't know how to go and report to the teacher. So I told myself that I was going to teach myself how to speak English. So from the little money, pocket money that my foster dad would give me to take to school, I would buy books like God Sent Mfong a Bear and a Snake Pillow, Letter from Sibyl. We used to call them storybooks. So they helped me a lot, and I developed myself with that. And as a teenager, when I was in secondary school, I had people I used to watch on TV who really inspired me. There was this lady that used to do a program called African Port on NTA. They used to call her Shemite Katong. I think she got married and became Shemite Wonkolo. I don't know where she is, but that lady has no idea the effect she had on me. She inspired me greatly. And then I had this lady from Zambia. Her name is Luyando Hangala Wood, popularly known as Lulu Hangala Wood. She used to do one show called More Money in Your Pocket Game Show. This lady's inspired me so much. Like, I hope to meet them someday. And then from my state, I had Devan Hamation, who worked with NTA, and I would sit and watch them on TV and tell myself that someday I was going to become like them. And what really kept me going was the fact that I saw how my mom's condition was, not being educated and losing a husband at a young age. I knew how tough it was, and I knew that I needed to break the jinx, okay? And I knew that what was going to help me, the only way out of that situation was education. So I was hell bent on going to school, and I thank my foster parents so much that they didn't relent, in making sure that I acquired the necessary education that I needed. And God has been helpful. I am not where I want to be yet, but obviously I am not doing so badly, and I have been able to help my family. My siblings are all doing well in school and all that. So this is me also encouraging someone out there, especially we Africans. We always bring our relatives from the village. We call them helps, house helps. And sometimes it's just a random girl that we find, and then we bring them into our home and call them house helps. So when you bring these girls into your home, the best you can do for them is to give them an education. I know that sometimes it's very difficult to raise a child that you did not bear. There's always this, and because I didn't give birth to her, that's why she's treating me like this. And the child is also feeling okay because she's not my mom, that's why she's treating me like this. So there's always that clash. But no matter what, do not give up on these little girls that you bring, from villages to help you. All right. If my foster parents had given up on me, I would not be here today, and I will not produce that documentary that you love so much. That's my son at the door. So you just have to be patient, all right? If you're helping your house help, like sending her to school and all that, just know that you are not helping just her. You're helping her entire lineage. You're helping her immediate community, the society in general, because you do not know what these girls or these boys may end up becoming in life in the future. All right, so just learn to be patient. I know it's very difficult. We can be very annoying, okay? Words can be very annoying, but You just have to, do the work of God. If He has placed a young girl in form of a nanny or a house help in your care, that is your own ministry. He wants you to serve Him by helping that young girl or that young boy. So just basically, that is how I was able to make something out of myself. But the story is quite a long one, okay? But that is not what we're talking about today. But you get to know me as time goes by, okay? There's nothing to hide. I don't form what I'm not, okay? This is me, the farm girl from Kusu. This is all me, okay? Yeah, so the next question is, do you intend to live in Saudi Arabia permanently? And if you were presented a choice to choose between Saudi Arabia and Nigeria, which would you choose? Is there any place like home? Of course, I don't think so. Well, I do not intend to live in Saudi Arabia permanently because where I live presently, like I said in my previous videos, if you have not watched them, you can check them after this video. There are no English speaking schools where I could enroll my child, and he needs to start school, right? Yeah. So, and this is where my husband was posted to work. We cannot go and live in Jeddah or Riyadh while he's here. So that is like something that we have to do something about. And I'm not working. I don't think I could survive without building my own career. Okay. So that should answer your question. We do not intend to live here permanently. And no matter how good the perks of living here are, talk about the good life, all the good stuff. Nigeria is my home and I love my country. Okay. I love Nigeria. Yeah. So the next question says, Doris, I must commend you for the great effort you put in producing such documentary. I couldn't help but subscribe to your channel immediately. Should I be expecting more of such documentaries on your channel? Of course. Why else am I here? Okay, we're going to have lots of documentaries on this channel. I'm going to show you anything that has to do with culture. I'm a culture girl. I've done lots of cultural stuff which I've not shared onto this channel. Okay, I did for other organizations and I did not have a license to share them on my channel. But as time goes by, we're going to be doing lots of cultural stuff. I'm going to be showing you lots of beautiful places and lots of cultures, and we'll do lots of documentaries on this channel. Okay, so just turn on your notification bell, okay, so that each time I upload a video, you'll be the first to know. Who knows, it may be another documentary coming up soon. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so this was on my community tab. It says, I'm glad I'll be asking this question here. Hence, I've got to learn a lot from your channel. Judging from your travel and documentary experiences based on different cultures and diversity, what do you find challenging and fascinating? It's amazing with the way you are very articulate in your vlogs and how you present every information detailed. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so judging from my travel and documentary experiences based on different cultures and diversity, what do you find challenging and fascinating? So I have not traveled to many places, but right now I'm in Saudi Arabia, and what I find very fascinating about the Saudi culture, one is their attire. I love how they dress. I love how the women dressed, how modest they dress. Okay. And another thing I would say that I find very fascinating about the Saudi culture is the way that they eat their food. And that is going to form my next vlog. Okay. I'm going to do a vlog and show you the Saudi food etiquette. It's something that wowed me, and I know that you're going to be surprised and you're going to find it fascinating as well. So that is what we're going to do next. So the food, the attires, their clothes, I find very fascinating. And something I would say I find challenging, but it's not really a problem, is the closed society. Although they are opening up now a lot more, but there are certain things that you cannot do, especially as a woman. And coming from, my own immediate society where I could do a lot of things, I found that challenging, but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all if you do not have a problem adjusting. But it doesn't really sit well with me as a person. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. And someone says, how do you cope with no African store there? See Gobe. Almost see Gobe. There's problem, my sister. It's not been easy. Oh, right now my Gary is finished and I'm waiting for Gary from Amazon. If you're African, especially Nigeria, what is life without Gary? Tell me. So it's been very difficult, and having to, although I got to know that I could get things like Gary, palm oil in Jeddah and Riyadh. Those are big cities, and it's a long, from here to Jeddah, like 10 hours. So imagine I want to go and buy Gary or palm oil, and then I have to book a flight to go and buy Gary. If I want to go by road, 10 hours to go and buy Gary and palm oil. It has been very difficult, but we are coping. Trust Niger now. Almost Niger for life. We can manage anywhere. We can survive anywhere. So we are surviving. When I don't have palm oil, I use a lot of red pepper and it gives me the color I want to my soup. You understand? Yeah. So yeah, that's that. And so those are some of the questions that I have. And if there's any other thing you need to know, just leave a comment below. We're going to be doing this every now and then, the Q&A session. Okay. Meanwhile, I want to really thank you for the love that you showed me in my previous video. That video got me monetized. Like, I've been doing videos, and don't get me wrong, I've been getting views quite. I've been getting lots of support, but the last video, that documentary, when I started this channel, I used to ask myself about 4,000 watch hours. It's really going to take a while. Then I posted one video one day and it has more than 5,000 watch hours. You guys made it happen. I'm really grateful and thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. I've gotten lots of DMs and messages from small YouTubers like me who are stuck and looking for 1,000 subscribers, and 4,000 watch hours has been very difficult. And I must say that you're going to get there. You don't have to give up. Okay, it takes just one video and it takes one day, and get there is not very easy, but we will get there. And just stay strong and just keep creating your content and don't stop. We'll all get there. It doesn't matter when. If you don't stop, eventually God, the universe, it answers and it bows to you. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. I think this is where we draw the curtains for this episode of the video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. All right, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, if you have not subscribed, do subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, and do have a great time.